Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another set of roster reviews. Our first specimen is Sorsha. Sorry about that. And he started the game, or she, I'm not sure, started the game mid-March 2024. And they got 4.7 million GP. So they've roughly been following my guide, but they've spent a good bit of money. And it's helped them out a lot in Fleet and in Squad Arena and GAC, apparently, because Chromium is getting along pretty well. So let's see what they got in Fleet. So they are working on Executor, but yeah, Lightspeed bundles are in there. Slave 1's at R8 for Executor. Got Marauder, which is awesome. That's all manual direction. There's no Lightspeed bundle for that. So that is just the best idea for everyone. As soon as you can start farming Marauder, it's just a no-brainer to me. Negotiator already at 7 stars. They must have a pretty decent guild. Oh, never mind. Lightspeed bundle. That's right. You got it. You can get it to 7 stars with a Lightspeed bundle. So, okay. But they do have Malevolence at 5-star too. So either they... I don't know if they were working on Negotiator before Lightspeed bundle came out or not. But still a lot of stuff going on here. Finalizer. Very good. Farming. TIE Defender, but not really leveled up Idendal. That'll come in later. How's the Empire overall looking? Just filtered out. I mean, yeah, it's looking pretty good. 7-star Chimera. Man, so Rebel Fleet is... Oh, and Han's playing Falcon. I mean, this account is very far along. Very good. And land game. So we don't have a GL yet. They said that they were... Leia, so they want Leia is the GL they're going to go for first, and this is probably the most unique thing about the account. So this account, again, it's not even 6 months old, it's like 5 months old, and they have Bane. So Bane, 3 Zetas, and the Omicrons, 3 Zetas, 3 Omicrons. I don't think I even have all the Omicrons myself. Maybe I do, maybe I just have 2, I don't know. Yeah, Bane that early, man. So they had to spend a lot to get Bane. But, that's going to be a massive advantage. You can take out... it's the best single character in the game. For Grand Arena, it can take out anything, pretty much. Has struggled JMK, but whatever. It's extremely valuable, and no free player that just started is going to get that anytime soon. Everything is pretty nice on the account. We got Rex... Treya Omicron. I don't even have Treya unlocked yet on my account. It's starting in January. And yeah, a lot of this is Lightspeed bundles, but there is clear direction. And Bad Batch, they have Echo as well, so it's a full team rounded out, skipping Omega. I like it. I don't care about Omega. And we got 5s. I think they were in the bundle. But yeah. Phoenix... R3 and R7, I'm guessing. Yeah. Rebel making some progress towards Leia for sure. So kind of the tough gates are Rolo. So you need Rolo, and then you don't need Wampa. That's for JKL, which is for somewhere else. Han Solo's farm. Drogon working on it. 3PO and Chewie working on it. CLS, 7 stars. Hey, at least I have a better CLS on my new account and Han, and... Chewbacca is a little bit better too because I have the Zetas. So yeah, not a ton of Zetas out there. And that's the one thing that's really hard to accelerate an extreme amount with money. You do accelerate it. They have plenty of Zetas, but it's not like they're drowning in them. I don't know what else. So, Imperial Trooper... I don't know. Yeah, this isn't enough for Challenge Tier 1, but the Bounty Hunter's probably... Yeah, Bounty Hunter's more than enough. Empire. I don't know. Yeah, probably able to do Challenge Tier 1. Well, no Palpatine. So, if you haven't finished Force Moon Challenge Tier 1, I would recommend either building up Palpatine or building up the Imperial Troopers a little bit more. And then you should be fine, unless you already have it. I don't know. My sister has got a pack. It's better for Secrets and Shadows. Jedi, actually, I haven't really focused too much on Jedi. Okay, well, plenty of Jedi, plenty. A lot of them pack related. When I look at the mods, it's going to be the real test where the rubber meets the road, how they're doing on mods right now. Savage, how many is Savage? 5 mods. Not super fast. Not super impressive stats. Speed, I wouldn't go speed. I'd go either all health, probably all health. Health, defense, a mix. Protection and health. Primaries are fine too, but yeah, probably not speed. Because when you got a speed set for 49 speed, it's probably all the arrow if you have the speed arrow. Okay, no speed arrow. But yeah, they like don't do the speed. He gets plenty of turn meter. Okay, I mean, yeah, go for Leia. Whatever you do, you're gonna outpace my recommendations clearly from what we have going on here. But I mean, this is very well set up. GL and capital ship hunting, that's probably a good way to go. Echo fastest, which is good. Plus 131, that's very decent for an account this age. What's the potency? You want some potency, just because the exposed can be resisted. There's some stuff he has that can be resisted. Okay, Rex pretty fast with. So this mod, I wouldn't waste as a throwaway set. So you got the full speed set, and that's really fast. Put it on someone that you have a full offense set. I think you shouldn't sacrifice a full set at any cost, no matter what. Just because it's really fast, put it on someone that you're using an offense set. And I mean, this too, would go on that offense set. Go for you could do a full crit chance set, but give it to someone else that's using full offense. Speed and potency, it's not the worst. Need way more protection. This protection is too low for R7. All protection primaries. No crit damage. You don't need crit damage on Bosk. Potency does do something, but I think you want a defense set. And nope, not potency, not crit damage. Protection, all protection. This speed is fine, but protection, defense. Queen Amidala. Speed and a broken set. She's fast. You want health on her instead of protection. So you could trade with Bosk. You could trade that one with Bosk. You could trade this one with, well, not really trade, because you don't want crit damage on her necessarily. Shock T basically just wants speed and then survivability. Again, I don't like a sliced offense set. That combined with Rex's, you already are well on your way to a great offense set. So fast offense, Anakin's, yeah, okay, so Anakin, that's a piece of work. Okay. So this is going to be a clean swap, honestly. So you could take these and swap them with Rex and Shock T, just get the full offense set. Ideally, this goes into a full set too, and then, I mean, this is fine, I guess. The potency is fine on him, so I just make this a potency circle. But this is a great mod. I mean, this is an amazing mod. Come on. So great mods, just questionable allocation. Go to Sweet.gg and look at the recommendations for everything. Django, you want to either offense or crit damage, and then health. You can't. So crit damage triangle, that's good. Potency, so offense first, health second. Health here is good. You want it sliced because he gets plus 50% health. Yeah, 50% max health. So very good. GK. So this is a paid review, so I am gonna just try to give as many specific pointers on these mods as I can. I try to do it on all reviews, but I have a little bit longer on this one since they didn't have a super deep roster. I'm still only 9 minutes in. I try to go around 10 minutes each. So speed, you don't need a ton of speed on GK. He is running with Padme, so you want health. And you don't really need the protection, so no speed set. All health sets with health primaries. And you give these speed sets to someone else who needs them. For example, well, Tech already has speed sets, but who's someone that's slow and looks like they could use more speed? maybe Nihilus. So Nihilus, I think you want him taking a lot of turns to siphon away and get the Annihilate, because he is not getting turn meter on that team, really. So Nihilus is someone that could use more speed. So siphon it away. Boba can use an offense set. I like offense on Boba a lot, especially when he's R8. He has tons of offense. Like, look at the base offense. It's like 7,500. So you got a lot to work with. So give him offense sets, not speed sets. Stereotypical attacker primaries, crit damage, and then offense on the cross. Who else is Crucial Vader? Offense and health, it's not bad. You want a little bit more speed. He's someone I could honestly see speed on, but you don't have Palpatine. I get Palpatine up and running. Palpatine is really good. Palpatine and then Farmar Jade when you get some extra time. You don't have to like solo focus on Leia. Just have them as side projects. Like even like a little, gear 10, 11 on Palpatine. Give him the Zeta. It's great. You won't regret it. Treya mods. So she's really slow. You don't really want that. You don't want her. You just don't need to be super fast, but you do want speed. You want survivability. I go for like a lot of crit avoidance, fine. A lot of health, maybe defense, and health and speed. That's the big thing. Now, Bane, this is gonna change. The further you get him up in relics, like you need him in relics. That should preempt or any other farm you have. This is the number one thing. Bane in a relics. Crit damage is good. Then you want to focus more on offense, health, and speed. Yeah, it's okay, but you got all the Omicrons. You don't necessarily need tons and tons of speed. Tons and tons of offense and health. So crit protection there, no. That's about it. So that's pretty deep dive on the account. Thanks so much for signing up and letting me review this super interesting account. Next two accounts are free reviews. And our second review today is Warrior. They're in Chew Booty. 8.85 million. Got it on and off again player. Said they started about 7 years ago, but was on and off until about 3 to 4 years ago. And I guess that means daily since then. Kyber 3. And let's look at Fleet first, just because it's a lot easier to digest. So Negotiator and Malevolence in place. Very good. Rattlers and Finalizer done. Well, almost Raz, but good enough. Chimera, 7 stars, but not... Gear 12. I already see an issue. So, Neglected Marauder. You already have everything else in place. Farm the Bad Batch, work on them. Don't worry about Lord Vader. Everyone thinks you need to farm Lord Vader once you get Bad Batch. So no, get Bad Batch, relic them. You can do it. So yeah, I mean they're already almost farm these guys. Wrecker's the most important one to gear up anyway, because it gets the, this is pathetic now, but it gets a lot better later when you get the special buff. Oh yeah, it's all there. Just Marauder. Come on, and farm it. 4 stars, are you kidding me? Get on it. Empire Fleet looking awesome. Relic on TIE Defender is something I'd highly recommend. It's an amazing ship. That and the Marauder are the best ships in the game. And you just farm them directly. They're not legendaries or conquest units like Scythe and Chimera. It's just direct farm. So I love them. Rebel Fleet, might as well check it out. Doesn't seem to be working on a profundity grind. Oh, I don't know, maybe. But no, I don't think so. But, fleets are looking good. I like the fleets. Quick Datacron peak. Pretty solid inventory. Got a lot of cup crons. Quick tip, I'd re-roll level 6 as much as you can on the cup crons to get the big level 6. The wordy one, because that is by far the most impactful. And that's a strategy. You get them to... If you got it to level 9, you have a support, you keep re-rolling that. Same with Attacker. But this one is, you have it here, but it was a little bit hard to re-roll for me. But the account is very solid, very built up. So we have 5 GLs, unless one recently got unlocked. So yep, just 5. The first 2, got the 2 Jedi Masters and Leia. So don't have Jabba, don't have Lord Vader, and don't have C. C, super easy. Not like an extreme priority for me, but something to think about if you are close with everything else. Lord Vader It's generally lower priority, one of the last priorities. But Java, huge priority. So right away, I think Java's a great big ticket to focus on. So Java or Profundity are the two next big tickets to go for. But you said you're working on rounding out the account. So let's see how that is. What's standing out to me right now, I'm seeing a lot of powerful newer Conquest units up at the top, which means they're doing well in Conquest, which is big thumbs up. I think it's very, I don't know, underdone. I think plenty of people that can red crate Conquest and unlock characters first time don't. But you are, so that's great. And then we got Jar Jar, so I mean, a lot of the new stuff is taken care of. I'll check on Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan in a second. I'm not seeing them in this first frame. But Bane, R9, awesome. Health. That's one way to do it. I like some more offense focusing crit damage, but who knows? Maybe I am the one in the wrong. I still have like 100k health, but then I got a lot more offense than crit damage, so I don't know. Is Reva? Do you have Reva? Yes, Relic 2. I think she needs to be at least Relic 3, but maybe that's a recent unlock. I mean, I think the target is Relic 7 or 8, realistically. I mean, 7, it's fine. But yeah, you probably already know that. So, Star Killer. Did I say the Star Killer? Malak. Yeah, I mean, Leviathan is also something like to keep in mind. Where are the ships? Sith. Mark 6 is what I want to look for. Okay, so Mark 6. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. Leviathan or Profundity. Profundity is a little bit easier to get, but Leviathan is better. Let me start looking by faction. This is a little too much to digest. So looking pretty good. Troopers are a little bit lower. Oh wait, so we don't even have Executor actually. How did I miss that? I think when I was first looking at the account, I was perceiving it from a earlier account, or like I don't know, a smaller account, like mid game. I don't know. But yeah, Executor. Oof, get Executor. I take it back. I've been talking about Profundity. No, Executor. Get Executor. I think Executor is like the, I don't know, best value big capital ship, and it's aged well. People in my fleet chart are still climbing against Leviathan with Executor, so it's an awesome ship. Yeah, Imperial Troopers overall pretty weak. Bounty hunters. One of the two pretty good to do Rebel Roundup. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty. Huck Cartel. I mean, Huck Cartel is a big focus. Clearly not working on it, but keep it in mind. It's something you definitely need. Resistance is all there. Pretty easy to do, or pretty easy to assume if you have Rey, and then First Orders. Yeah, I mean, it's like a little faction. Sith. So Darth Maul. Okay, yeah, and I mean, these are usually built up only as requirements for things. I think Cyan Gear 12 is hanging in there, but if you want to use them along with Datacrons, R3, it's easy. You used to have to get people to R5 to just unlock most of the Datacron, but R3, good enough. Jedi. Well, let's go to Collector Republic. So it was Pow and Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon not done. Pow is done. Relic 1. I mean, both. They're such high value. Like it's all over the place now. They're gonna pay off so much in the long run. I am mine at R9 for the little account. I got them. I finished the first tier of that assault battle, and that's gonna give me a lot of credits. So I'm happy with that. Probably I'm not gonna R9 them on that account though. Yeah, I'm good. Galactic Republic, Gas, Jedi, pretty solid. I mean, no Kalar and Beck. I honestly think he's pretty skippable right now until you get to Bo-Katan, unless you're going for Bo-Katan. None of the rest of this really stands out to me as any kind of misstep. Rebel, I mean, Leia, awesome. Amaratus anywhere? Oh, yeah, he's right there, so he's good. Like, you don't go out of your way to get him unless you're going for profundity, though. Okay, that's enough of looking around at all the factions and stuff. Well, Ufu, one last thing I forget. I always forget to look at Ufu. Malicos, where's Malicos? No Malicos. That makes me sad. Malicos is incredible. Malicos, definitely put it on the list. Up there with the best of them. Okay, now a quicker look at mods, because I've used a lot of time looking at the roster. So Leia, I mean, yes, speed health is the best I can guess. I think it's all like fine. I still have crit avoidance on mine because I have a really good arrow, and it's like, might as well. Rey, maybe a lot more focused in speed. Well, no, this is actually really good. A lot of offense, a lot of health, a lot of speed. That's pretty cool. Slicker's slow. I think the offense setup is a little outdated. He does plenty of damage and ramps well enough fast. You want to get out fast, stun people, start siphoning, get the ball rolling. It's really important for counters like against Leia, things like that. So I think the speed approach is best. JML has protection looking very nice protection. Very slow relatively. I would try to up the speed if you can. Just take another pass at it without sacrificing too much protection. Cat's really fast. That's important in mirror wars. Our fastest non-GL. It's not insane speed for the fastest non-GL. Queen Amidala, I guess for the raid, you are pretty fast. I don't think she needs to be her second fastest character. Mara Jade's definitely great and is up there. 334. Darth Revan, offense. Nice. Good damage. Nice. Health. Well, it's fast enough. Yeah. Health is better on him, but speed is king for him. Who else is interesting? Dash is pretty interesting. Clearly not a priority. Yeah, clearly not a priority, but whatever. Torture Moff Gideon. Yeah, I like all the health and the defense sets, protection, armor. I mean, yeah, that's pretty solid. Speed is good too. Yeah, he's pretty nice. He does so much damage even when people don't mod him for damage. Makes me wonder if like an offense build is a good idea. It might be. But I do think the way I use him on offense, survivability is king. Because you can do the damage with other people. There's a lot of choice on that team. Malgus, lots of health. Yeah, I like to have some more protection because to me, he's not just that big hop, big damage. He's about the survivability. But yeah. Starkiller looking pretty good. Offensive health. Maybe a little bit more speed, but the offense looks good, and the crit damage looks good. But yeah, like lacking a little bit of speed. You do want speed on him, even though he speeds up his whole team a lot. Almost done here. What else? One more. So I looked at Nihilus on the last scan. Let me look at him here. So I think Nihilus is underrated to make him fast. I think you want him to go the fastest on the Trey team. Increase the cooldowns, and then Trey gets to go use the isolate and reset his cooldowns, or decrease them. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for letting me take a look, and thank you for your patience in waiting. One more to go. And the last account we got is Kalar Zao. They are 7.1 million GP and started playing in June 2022, so just over 2 years old. 2 years, 2 months. Very far along for that amount of time. Said they buy a hyperdrive and some lightspeed bundles, but are only buying the cheaper ones. So it's probably a big reason for the size of the GP. But let's look at the quality. So Kyber 3, pretty good. When they requested the review, they said they were debating between Profundity or Sith Empire for their fleet. Looks like they already got Profundity. You know, I'm too slow on this to give real-time advice, but Profundity, I mean, that's a great choice. Executor's already there, so that clears the way for Profundity. Obviously, the next big fleet is Leviathan, but it's pretty steep. I would just farm, you know, the ships, farm the pilots, get them 7 stars, and then when you really feel like you want to commit to it, then you give the gear and the relic materials. They can go to anything, but the only thing that's hard to rush is the shards, so I think just might as well farm the shards while you're going, unless you have a ton of other shard farms going as well. But GLs. So they also got the Jabba. They said they were debating. And Leia, they were debating. So I will say Leia is a great idea. So we got 4. Unless, I always got to check this now, because sometimes I see low gear ones that were just acquired. No Rey, no C, no Lord Vader, no Leia. C is easy, but not a huge priority, so you can not worry about him. Lord Vader, don't worry about it. Then Leia and Rey. So Rey's amazing. I think she's pretty underrated. I do think Leia is a higher priority, but I think there's something to be said for going for Rey. That being said, I don't think right now you're really set up well for it. And Leia has pretty good overlap with a lot of stuff that you already kind of want. So Rex, 7 stars. Farmed up. I think Leia is the next big project. I might see little projects that I see that I will say, you know, focus on this before GL grind. Drogon, you can get him pretty fast in Cantina. There's not too many normal shard or like hard shard farms, so I would just get on those, and then, you know, the Cantinas. As you finish one character, you just start another. If you're not farming signal data. I mean, like, get a usable character up to where you want. Like, CLS R7 is pretty easy call. 3PO and Chewie is a pretty easy call after that. And I need to take a break because I forgot about my fleet arena. Okay, secured rank 2. I was at 6. I set an alarm for 7 minutes on my phone for 7 minutes before my fleet arena because I often forget when I'm doing something else. It gives me one last chance to check if I'm still top or if I need to climb. So yeah, so that was what I did there. So yeah, I mean, they're pretty easy calls. R7, Rex, I'd say just, yeah, keep going with them. You got the rest of your Phoenix all at the Lightspeed Bundle Relic 3, so Rex just makes it awesome. Then other solid pickups like Scout Trooper. Where is Scout? So Scout Trooper, you already got farmed. Let me just click on it. So yeah, 7 stars already on the Scout Troopers. So that's a great slot into the Imperial Trooper team, which you don't have super developed, but you do have the Piet there. You know, you got Dark Trooper and Relic, so it's a pretty good add-on. No Imperial Remnant right now, but you can run Scout with either normal Imperial Troopers or Iden. So she's a great value. And then, you know, Drogon more fits in with once you actually have Leia. You could use him a little bit before. You could use him with Mon Mothma or Saw or something. Yeah, Saw's right there. So, yeah. I do like Leia. I like Leia for you next. Sith faction. I got a Gear 12 Sith, old school Sith trio. KOTOR 2 Sith plus Savage. And then Talon's in there. So I think Relic 3 is very good for them. I think they fall off a lot at Gear 12. Like, it's just such a big difference. But I get it is hard to prioritize. You don't have any Gear 12 plus gear on there. It's just something to keep in mind for later. Or maybe now. I mean, you got 4 GLs. So it's up to you. Just think about it. Galactic Republic. Pretty good. But like I said, Bad Batch. So Bad Batch. I mean, Bad Batch is such a big focus. Like, you need 3 fleets on offense, 3 fleets on defense. I don't know what you're getting by with right now on either, like which ones you're using. But Negotiator with Marauder is just on par with like Executor, and I'd be Profundity all the time with my little account with using Marauder. So I'm very outspoken about that. What else do we want to check on? Bunny we already have Java, so that's pretty built up. I mean, Embo's great for Java. I got by for the longest time with Boba Fett until I lost a specific match where Embo would have made the difference. But that's, that's just me. And what else do we got here? Yeah, UFUs, I need to check. So, no Inquisitors. That's something you also need to start thinking about. Because with such a fleshed out roster, there's a lot to consider there. Once you have Riva, top tier team, beats some GLs, and they have an assault battle that will continuously give you resources. Now, it's not worth it just for that because the Kyro deck you gotta pour into them is so much. But it is something worth thinking about. I would love to see Malicos here. And just speaking of Malicos, I'm not seeing many Conquest units. I think you need to focus way more on Conquest because those are some of the best characters. The new ones, I mean, Proving Grounds, work on that too. Do we even have Commander Tano? Okay, we do have Cat. People usually don't level their Maul. But I'm not saying Maul. I mean, he's something like you should at least have. Do we have Boba Fett's out of Django? Not seeing him. Separatist Trench. Yeah, so this is a huge Conquest oversight and Proving Grounds, maybe. Or maybe you're just taking time. It's taking a lot of time to get it caught up in the Proving Grounds. I mean, that's, yeah, so June 2022. The Proving Grounds is going to take a while, but like the recent, I don't know, the recent Conquest units, just at least get Gold Crate. You don't need to do tons of feats. You just need to clear. You got more than enough to do it. Just make sure you're getting at least Gold Crate. Red Crate if you can, but that's not always that doable. And now let's look at some mods. I got tired of hearing myself talk. That's why I don't do the roster reviews a ton, because I feel like I'm just talking nonstop and trying to think on the fly. That's why it wears me out. Fastest is Slicker. I like it. GMK good. So the protection, it takes a huge hit not being R9. And I'm not sure how high that is for this. Yeah, squeeze more in where you can. Cat fastest. A lot of health, a lot of speed, good damage. I like it. There's several ways you could go with her that I'd be completely satisfied with. And RJ is one of the interesting ones where you don't really want or care too much about the Zetas. Pretty fast, good potency, protection. I like it. Dash is really fast. How are you using your dash? I mean, it's very well modded. That's very well put together. Let me see Scoundrel. Yeah, I mean, I guess you got IG-11, Queel, Bam. Good team for him. Radis, really fast. Ooh, offense. I mean, that's not a bad idea. He does have massive true damage. He's pretty bulky here. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I think it's a pretty decent setup. It's something for me, I think it's worth considering for me, honestly. I have been wondering that if offense would be good on him. Speed and a lot of health. I like it. That's really good. I mean, the best way to make a Revan survive is a lot of health. I need to change mine. I'm pretty bad at that. But his protection is really bad. So health is the way to go there. Alright, General Skywalker's pretty fast, but I mean, you got the offense. I think offense and defense sets are great. This helps keep him alive a long time. Yeah, this is good. Most of these mods are great in the choices and the quality. Pretty darn good. So yeah, I like it. I think this is a good account, pretty well set up. Yeah, I like this too, like health and defense. It's like you're watching my roster reviews. Because I don't care too much about the tenacity. I think that's like when you're outdated, like you're trying to solo. There's not too many opportunities for Malik solo and Kyber anymore, or even Kyber 3. So yeah. Chris Santon, he gets a lot more out of his extra relics, but he's also surprisingly durable at Relic 5, so yeah, you can just leave them, I guess. It's not super high priority. It's just something you kind of want later. Yeah, and that's about all I'm going to look at. Like I said, I think this account's very well set up. June 2022. With that considered, it's an extraordinary setup. Just really work hard on Conquest. Leia's a good target, but you could probably take a break for now and go for side stuff like, I don't know, what was I saying? Treya, get them to relics. You know, Rex. Rex is good focus even if you're, whether you're going for Leia or not. Ufus, Inquisitors, whatever I said in the video. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. That's our last review for today. And just a reminder for everyone, I have details about roster review requests in Discord. But the news is it's not great. It's not a great situation right now. If you want a roster review, because I have so many in line, I've opened it up exactly twice. Once in early January 2023, January through a few months, and then earlier this year. Get flooded with requests. I do them so slow, so it takes a long time. I also have a paid option, and that's $20. And I know that's a lot, and that's on purpose because I don't want a ton of people doing that. If I do it for $5 and someone asks about this comment, can you just give priority to people that spend $5? No, it's too low. Everyone, like, I'd be flooded with that, and I never do anything other than paid reviews. And I want a mix. I want some paid reviews, and I want mostly free reviews. So anything under $20, like $10, I'd still get pretty bogged down. I'd probably get paid ones fast enough where that they just keep popping up and I just don't get to the free ones. And then higher than 20, no one really wants to do it. So anyway, that's the policy. Try to make it work. Again, I'm really slow with them, but I'll try to take my time and do them well. So I appreciate your understanding there. But anyway, thanks so much everyone for watching, and see you guys in the next video.